Yechi Adonenu Moreinu Rabbeinu Melech HaMashiach Li'olam Vaed. Hi, my name is Sarah Kanevsky. I was asked to speak on very short notice, and with my memory, I figured I'd better have it written. So please excuse me when you see me reading from the paper. Just know, the words on the paper, they're the words on my heart. Okay. Every Friday morning, I meet up with a group of women, and we go to different parts of New York, like Manhattan, and in Brooklyn, Flatbush, Borough Park, Williamsburg, etc. We go to individual homes, and we explain to them the importance of accepting the Rebbe as Melech HaMashiach. I must say, as I'm sure you'll understand, that Kanai Nahara with 3 boys, real boys, and Baruch Hashem our new Henichashele, and Baruch Hashem guests, etc. I have to admit it's not easy, but I still get my Chalus Kabachki done. One of the things that really gets me to go out every Friday and join the Mitzvah of Kabbalas HaMalchus was when I heard that on Dalet Iyar, Tafshin Nun Aleph, a letter of 250 signatures accepting the Rebbe as Melech HaMashiach was submitted to the Rebbe. And this was the Rebbe's reply. I received your submission and was delighted. Your work should continue and increase. It is timely. Asker Alatzion. As a child, I remember when we were learning in Beis Rivka about the Aseret HaShvatim, I felt I want to be part of Shevet Yehuda, the King Shevet, close to the Malchus. Each time I sing with my children, Oy vi gut zu sein a Chassid, Oy vi gut zu sein a Lubavitcher. I feel more and more how we've got it. We have the blue blood, being close to the Rebbe Melech HaMashiach, being his Chassidim. In the time of David HaMelech, Avner ben Ner went from person to person to get them to accept David as king. And only then, when they accepted David HaMelech as king, only then did he become king. So how lucky are we to be the ones to bring the crown in the hands of the king, and that we can have the true Avas Yisrael and share this great zchus with everyone. On Chavches Nissen, everyone knows, I'm sure, the famous Sicha, where the Rebbe says, Tut alt was kennt, ich gebe es über zu euch. Do everything that you can. I give it over to you. I really feel from then that the Rebbe made every single one of us here a shliach, including me. I'm sure we've all heard this before, but I'd like to share with you a phrase that literally jumps out at me every Friday and pushes me out the door. In Tafshin and Aleph, in Parshas Mishpatim, the Rebbe said, I think Miriam just mentioned, okay, the Furler just mentioned something with this, that the appointment of David Malka Mashiach is der Shem Gewen, und es darf nur sein Kabbalos Malchuso, al Yedei Ha'am. That the appointment of Mashiach already occurred. The only thing that has to be done is Kabbalas Malchusa al Yedei Ha'am, accepting the kingship through the nation, through us. In connection to this, the Rebbe also mentioned She'ein Melech Belo Am. There cannot be a king without a nation. Speaking of which, the sphere of Malchus Malchus is approaching. Shvuos. Like Mrs. Nachman mentioned before, Nasa v'nishma. When we all sit together as one, Nasa v'nishma. This is how I feel about Mifsa Kabbalas HaMalchus. The Rebbe says it has to be Kabbalas Malchusa al Yedei Ha'am, Nasa v'nishma. We go on Mifsa Kabbalas HaMalchus. I'd just like to add that on Gimel Kislev, Tafshin and Beis, a group of women from Crown Heights approached the Rebbe with a list of signatures accepting the Rebbe as Melech HaMashiach. The Rebbe's response was, Amen. He blessed them and said they should go Mechayil El Chayil and be successful, very successful. I must tell you, HaRebbe Hiftiach, HaRebbe Kiyem, and Baruch Hashem, the success is amazing. Excuse me. Okay. One Friday, on Mistayim, when I was at a woman's home, I began to tell her about the Rebbe's Nevuah, Hine Zeh Mashiach Ba, and how important it is that we rejoice for Mashiach and fulfill mitzvahs behidr, for the purpose of bringing Mashiach and learning Inyanei Mashiach and Geula. By the way, this is what we tell when we go on Miftarim. And the importance of saying Yechi HaMelech, as was mentioned before, Ein Melech Belo Am. And of course, about signing their name to accept the Rebbe as Melech HaMashiach. She signed with tears in her eyes. She told me she was an orphan, and whenever she saw a mother and father with a child, she would say, Bubby, why can't I have that? And she said, I remember my Bubby would always tell me, soon, soon, Mashiach is going to come and you'll have your mother and you'll have your father. And she said, I had so many difficulties in my life, and especially now, she had a sick son. She said, I have to tell you, you lightened my heart. Finally, finally, Mashiach is coming. Believe me, this story is just a drop in the bucket from all of each and every single woman that go together on Kabbalas HaMalchus. They can each tell you. Does everyone sign with tears? No, but they sign. You know, in Taras Menachem, the Rebbe mentions how the Frierdiker Rebbe said, Lebanai ani tzarech. To my children, I need. Well, if in any which way the Rebbe needs us, that we have to accept the Rebbe as Melech HaMashiach, and this is what will make it. This is in order for this, we will see the Rebbe with our own eyes, then I'll do what I can. Because the Rebbe, how much more so? The Rebbe ani tzarech. Yechi Adonenu, Moreinu v'Rabbeinu, HaMelech HaMashiach, Li'olam Va'ed. You're all welcome to join us every Friday without fail on Kingston Avenue between Crown and Montgomery in front of the ice cream store for this wonderful and truly exhilarating mitzvah. Thank you. There are women here with papers if you'd like to sign your name for Kabbalas HaMalchus.